Hey, hola, how are you? Um, Good morning to those who are in the UK. Good evening, good afternoon, and whatever, good night to everybody else. I hope you're all right. Okay, I know it's tough at the moment. I know things are really brutal sometimes, so I'm with you. I'm sending love. Okay. So I'm looking at my notes because I've got a whole shed load of videos I want to do, and I'm looking at my notes. And this one is going to be a little short snippet about your ego. Okay. And it's something I've thought long and hard. We're bombarded by videos about your ego and how the ego is, either, sorry, that's me bumping the table. Um, Either, we're told that we need to get over our ego, that we need to tame it like a beast, um, you know, and that it's wrong and that you're in your ego. And yeah, to a certain extent, that's true. Okay. We all know people who are, well in their ego. The big I am. And that's what I want to talk about is the big I am. Okay. Your I am presence is what enables you to have a life as an individual being. Okay. It's what enables you to experience individuality. It is not your enemy. It is not wrong. It is what enables you to experience all frequencies of your capacity in this time space continuum to be an individual as opposed to a spark of a collective. Okay. Your I am presence is integral to your human experience. It is not separate from it. Your ego is your I am. Ego means I. It is your I am presence. Okay. In my book, that this is your I am presence. This is part of it. This is the ego. This is the body. This is the individual that you have come to experience. You see, I am not Rebecca. Rebecca is who I've come to experience. Okay. My soul came into this body to experience life in whatever capacity I could make happen in this body. And this body is the I am technology that enables me to do that. Okay. The same for you. Whoever you are, Joe Bloggs, John Smith, whatever. Whatever your name is, that is who you came to experience, and your ego is integral to that. What happens is that ego sometimes, when we're only focused on the material, because that's what this is, the I am technology is the body, and it has its own consciousness and it has its own ways. And the first three chakras are obviously linked to that. I keep knocking the table, sorry. The first three chakras, root, sacral, and solar, are the physical chakras. They're often called the physical energy centers. Okay, that's it's not some woo-woo fantasy thing that conspiracy theorists or people who chant Om have come up with. It's an integral part of your physiology. These centers are, that's where your energy runs in meridians through the body needs structure. Okay, it's a material physical vessel, it needs structure. So in order to structure that, you've got meridians, and those meridians meet at energy centers that interface with the rest of the universe, the rest of anything, dimensions, everything, all dimensions. They equate to different dimensions. They also equate to color frequencies, and the color frequencies are linked to time, frequencies of time. So this is how deep your chakras go. This is how big a being you are. You're not just this. You extend. They talk about the aura, but the aura interfaces with the different dimensional parts of you. Okay, so your I am presence is hugely important, and you have an ego for a reason. It keeps you alive too. Your body has an integral need to stay alive. That's your drive to continue your existence and your life path to accomplish everything that you set in motion before you were born. It's when it gets out of balance and you don't consider the upper frequencies, the higher frequencies. So you don't consider empathy or compassion for others or empathy and compassion for yourself. How many of us have deluded ourselves that we want something or don't want something, regardless of what our inner voice, our intuition is telling us? How many people have stuffed down feelings for other people that they feel ashamed to feel because they feel like they shouldn't be feeling it? Okay, masking is a part of the the journey as we uncover those masks. But the ego, when it gets out, so how many people know somebody who boasts continuously about their money, is all about the finances, all about money, all about, the car they've got, the house they've got, the boyfriend or the girlfriend they've got, keeping up with the Joneses. I've got the latest this, I've got the latest that. Okay. That's when ego gets unbalanced. It's not wrong. You've just gone into the physical more than the spiritual, more than the emotional, more than the mental. So I wanted to bring this to attention. It's not a judgment of anybody who is either side of that or in the middle. It is trying to explain to you that the ego is not a problem. It's telling you something. And if you are not accomplishing something, some people are so locked down into the physical, they will never wake up to the other realities that are happening simultaneously for them. And that's, in my book, criminal, because the universe is an amazing place. The multiverse is an amazing place. There's so much to experience, so much knowledge, so much, wisdom, so much fun. There is no judgment at higher levels because we have free will, and your ego is not a problem. Okay, it's when it gets out of balance for the people around you. Okay, we judge other people's ego as being out of balance, but it's not necessarily out of balance for that person. They might be happy with it. And whilst they're happy with it, there's no problem. If you're not happy with it, do something about it. So I just kind of wanted to bring that to your attention because there's so much about banishing the ego and killing it and stomping it and making, kill it, die, die. I'm not going to be a good person until I've killed my ego. You are your ego. This is your ego. You can't be here without your ego. Okay? So I just wanted people to chill. Okay, I've been through so much in my life where I'm like, I'm not a good person. I'm not a good person. I must be this. I must be that. And I quite honestly got to the F it moment, where I'm just like, oh, hell, I'm me. If you don't like me, that's your problem. It's not my problem. Eventually, I will attract people in that do like me as I am. The important thing is that you like you as you are. And your ego is an integral part of that. So give it a break, okay? Give it a break. I love you. Take care. Be safe.